I'm from Connecticut, and I'm 31 years old. I probably had what you might call like alcoholic behaviors from a very young age, and it kind of manifested in a bunch of different ways, but basically I never really felt like I fit into the world, and I had a very difficult time just kind of coping with life, and I would end up being very upset and acting out and all kinds of different ways at a very young age, and it caused me to, I'd get kicked out of school, I'd get sent to live with my dad, and then he would send me back to live with my mom, and then I got sent to boarding school, and I got expelled from boarding school, and it was, a lot of problems very young. But it didn't start actually manifesting in alcohol or drugs until I was about 14. This started off fairly, smoking weed, drinking on, weekends, I guess. But there was no moderation. As soon as I found out that I like smoking weed and drinking, that was immediately my number one priority, to the point where I didn't even finish my freshman year of high school. I got arrested and sent to juvie, basically. So immediately my reaction to drugs and alcohol was, atypical, and it caused problems from day one. When you're a drug addict, you become very well versed at insurance policies and how to get into places that you need. And that paired with a couple of recommendations, I went to detox, which for me was necessary. And at the detox, they had a couple of places that they would recommend. And, I just went with it, you know what I mean? I didn't really care where I was going. What I cared was that I would not be homeless and I would have a place to go for a while. And that was it. And that's all that was important. But at least, a couple people said it was a good place, so I just went with it. I was going to put up a fight. I really just didn't care. This remains to be the best treatment center that I've ever been to, and I'm not, and I've been to a few, okay? And I don't only say that because it was like the point when I started to actually stay sober. The thing that really differentiated this place was, well, number one, the therapists, okay? I've never had a therapist or a group of therapists that actually were not only as helpful, but as insightful and just easy to talk to as the ones here. You could tell that they really do care, right? And that is rare. In South Florida, there's a lot of rehabs, and sometimes you feel like they were just kind of thrown together as just, a way, as a business, a way to make money, and, I'm sure that they do that. But this was, you could tell that this was not. That there was a, people here cared, and it went a long way. But, the same thing with I imagine most things is that, you're really only going to get out of a place like this what you're willing to put in, and I know everyone says that, but, when I decided to really do this, it was really helpful that the resources were here that I needed. So my life is staggeringly different than it's ever been before. I have a certain ease about life that I never had before. I'm not constantly plagued by, just thoughts that, that drive me crazy. If you really are ready, then this is as good of a place as any to have the tools to make it happen, better than any other place that I've been to. And I've told them that. I put it on their website, I put it on Google. Those are facts, and I didn't just create it for this video, that's for sure.